So my name is the Knob Buster, and I reside in Southern California, and I'm trying to bring a lot of the OG skate spots back to the scene. I know that some of them will be short-lived, but at least there's gonna be some dudes that get some clips. I'm a little scared at times of getting caught, but at the same time, I'm being as smart as I can, not revealing my identity, being respectful upon getting kicked out. I saw a dude walking in there. All right. I'm definitely gonna try to do this for as long as possible. The only thing that would really stop me is some kind of criminal conviction, but hopefully there's not any task force or vice units out there that are too worried about somebody taking skate stoppers off of spots. We have a spot, nice bumped bar that we wanna give back to the streets and redeem. Street's not too busy, getting a little bit of attention with the mask from passerbys. We got a car turning around over there, black car. Let's see. Hopefully they just think we're some weird YouTube kids. No, they weren't really creeping. Those are on there really nice. Like, they definitely knew what they were doing. Cosmetically, that's a nice knob. Just gonna go straight in. I try not to spend more than 15, 20, 30 minutes at most. If it's gonna take me more than 15 minutes or so to take off the knobs and clean up the spot, then I usually will do it in multiple trips. If it's a church or something like that, sometimes broad daylight's fine, or even a weekday. If it's a school, obviously the weekends. If it's something that traffic is nearby or it's close to a street, it's probably gotta be at night. I think it's loose already. Sweet. And then we'll take some of this excess off. I was doing a church one night, and a cop actually came around the corner and flipped a bitch when he saw sparks from my grinder. And then as he came over, I kind of just hid in the back of the church, and there was a little fence that I could hop to get around the block to my car. So that was one that was a little sketchy. And then other than that, there was one that I did at a school where a neighbor came over and he was like, "Hey man, I just want to let you know I'm gonna be calling the cops." So he was really polite about it, and he did it in a way that, you know, gave me enough time to get away. In the event that I am caught, I would assume that I would get a fine, probably something for trespassing, probably something for vandalizing property. Hopefully the fines aren't too hefty and I don't have to serve any jail time. And at that point, I don't know that I would stop completely. I'd probably just keep it really low key. And if Knob Buster had to go underground and, you know, not have a social media platform, that's fine. I would just do it very, very discreetly and only tell a small select number of friends and filmers and people affiliated with companies that could get the right guys to go to the spots and do some tricks. So definitely in it for the long haul, and in it for just the love of skateboarding and sharing spots with people. That's what it's all about. Unfortunately, it's still like a little bumpy, but we could do another pass with like a flat wheel, which is pretty much a high grit sandpaper, to get it super smooth. But this will at least get it skatable, and our goal right now is to get in and out as fast as possible, especially with the amount of cars that are driving by, like this one that is pulling up and parking. Kind of sketchy. So I'm gonna get as much done as I can. I don't ever really plan on revealing my identity, just on the off chance that there could be some sort of run-in with the law or repercussions. So I will remain masked as long as possible. There's a small amount of people in the skateboard industry who know who I am, and I hope that they will have the sense to not tell the wrong people. So in the meantime, if you do hear rumors or hear through the grapevine who I am, please keep that anonymous and to yourself. Pretty much good. That car sketched me out. They just like stopped and they were peeking in and on the phone. So I'm guessing it's like maybe a nearby business owner who's like, oh, my neighbor or whatever is getting vandalized, and maybe they called the cops. So I feel like we should count our wins and bounce. This is skatable, good to go. I'll send it to a few homies and see some clips on it soon.